Nidisai Sunnavadi Paschatya Desatarine.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Nama Krishna, Jadavaya Nama Hare.
Hare Hare Nama Krishna, Yadavaya Nama.
Gongala Govinda Ram Srimad Sudan.
Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Shudan.
Magakaroti Vatsalam Mangalang Hayate Garam Yati Pathaman Vande Sri Garam Dinathaninam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Isram Hare Om Tat Sat. Please offer some prasadam also plate to Bhakti Charu Swami.
Please also offer a plate of prasadam to Bhakti Charu Maharaj.
Feast to other devotees. Some prasadam feast.
Yes, there is a feast. Is there a feast for everyone?
Yes, a big feast.
Okay.
I offer my Swadanjali at the lotus feet of
116
His
varieties.
Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
I offer my Shraddhanjali to the lotus feet of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
Nadandas Thakur in his bhajan,
Narottam Das Thakur in his bhajan,
he sang
he said,
Ramachandra Sangamagari.
Ramachandra Sangha Mage,
Nadandas.
Narottama Das.
So it's also essential in devotional service.
It is also essential in devotional service
Have a good association.
to have a good association.
So since about 45 years, I know Bhakti Charu Swami.
Since for the last 45 years I've been known to Bhakti Charu Swami,
And he's been my very close friend and godbrother.
he's been my very close friend and god brother.
So when Lord Chaitanya asked Ramananda Rai,
When Lord Chaitanya asked Ramananda Rai,
what's the greatest suffering?
when Ramananda Rai was asked by Lord Chaitanya, what is the greatest suffering?
Ramananda Rai replied that
Ramananda Rai replied,
it's a separation from the Vaishnava.
the most unbearable suffering is the separation from the Vaishnavas.
Someone was asking me that
Someone was asking me that
seems that in ISKCON there's a lot of suffering.
that at the same time there are a lot of suffering in ISKCON.
I think that we've all been touched by the great love and wonderful aspects or qualities of Bhakti Charu Swami.
The thing is that we all have been touched by the love and wonderful quality of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
And naturally, feel a great loss of his association.
Naturally, we feel a great loss from his association.
But would he trade that moment with anything?
We cannot trade that moment with anything.
My secretary was reminding me
My secretary was reminding me
how Bhakti Charu Swami and myself,
how Bhakti Charu Swami and myself,
after the Jagannath Puri Parikrama,
after the Jagannath Puri Parikrama,
were bathing in the Bay of Bengal Ocean,
we were bathing in the Bay of Bengal Ocean,
which is also part of the ocean of Malaysia.
which is also part of the ocean from Malaysia.
Right?
Yeah. Up north.
And somehow, in bathing in the ocean,
Somehow, while we were bathing in the ocean,
Bhakti Charu Swami lost his Brahman thread.
Bhakti Charu Swami lost his Brahmin thread.
And he asked me to chant on his Brahman thread.
He asked me to
Chant
chant
on a Brahman thread.
on a Brahmin thread for him.
So I did that.
So I did that.
Later in 2018,
Later in 2018,
when I had my liver and kidney transplant,
when I had my liver and kidney transplant,
a 12-hour operation.
it was a 12 hours operation.
That time they cut off my Brahman thread.
That time they cut off my Brahmin thread.
And later when His Holiness Bhakti Charu came to see me,
Later, when His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami came to see me,
I asked him to give me a Brahman thread chanted on.
I asked him to give me a Brahmin thread that he has chanted on.
So he gave me.
So he gave me.
So he's wearing my Brahman thread, I'm wearing his.
So I'm wearing his Brahmin thread and he's wearing my Brahmin thread.
From the time when he was a bhakta
From the time when he was a bhakta
in Mayapur, when he was serving Prabhupada in Vrindavan,
when he was serving Prabhupada in Vrindavan,
and in my KDDC and Calcutta,
he's my
Mayapur, and Bengal and Bangladesh.
he's my co-GBC in Calcutta, Mayapur, West Bengal and Bangladesh,
And also parts of Orissa.
and also parts of Orissa.
And I went to see him
And I went to see him
more than once in Ujjain.
more than once in Ujjain.
And when he would have the GDCs for Prashadam,
And when he would have the GBCs for the prasadam,
he would send a tiffin carrier over to me.
he would send a tiffin carrier over to me.
He was always very loving.
He was always very loving.
Last night we heard
Different
GDCs
GBCs
and sannyasis
and sannyasis
offer their homage.
offer their homage.
And it was overwhelming to hear
It was very overwhelming to hear
how Niranjan Maharaj,
how Niranjan Maharaj,
how he was touched by Bhakti Charu Swami,
how he was so touched by Bhakti Charu Swami,
Sachinandan Swami,
Sachinandan Swami,
He related how when Bhakti Charu Swami came to England, to Germany,
when Bhakti Charu Swami came to Germany,
and he saw that his holy programs, he touched the people.
he saw that how in his public program he touched all the people.
Satchidananda said that when I do programs, sometimes the people are angry.
Satchidananda Maharaj said that when I do public program, people get angry.
But when Bhakti Charu Swami did program,
When Bhakti Charu Swami did program,
it melted the people.
it melted the people.
Similarly, different Indradumna Maharaj,
Similarly, different speakers like Indradumna Maharaj,
Bhakti Ringa Govinda Swami,
Bhakti Branga Govinda Swami,
Lokanath Swami,
Lokanath Swami,
and others, how they are each in their own way
how they and the others, how they all are in each one of them in their own way
are touched by the gentle and Vaishnava behavior
they were touched by the gentle and Vaishnava behavior
of Bhakti Charu Swami.
of Bhakti Charu Swami.
So we were very fortunate to have
We were very fortunate to have
such a great soul
such a great soul
with us. I saw a Vyasa Puja offering he made
I saw a Vyasa Puja offering he made
in 2012
in 2012
when he poured out his heart to Srila Prabhupada.
when he poured out his heart to Srila Prabhupada.
He said, "You have brought many servants back.
He said, you have brought many servants back.
Bring me too.
Bring me too.
I want to serve you.
I wanted to serve you.
I want to cook for you. I want
I wanted to cook for
Serve
you.
you.
I wanted to serve you."
to." So I hadn't seen that before, but
I didn't see that before, but
he was desirous of serving Prabhupada.
he was desiring to serve Srila Prabhupada.
I was mainly given Vani Seva,
I was mainly given the Vani Seva,
but he had
but he had
personal Vapu Seva of Prabhupada.
personal Vapu Seva for Prabhupada.
He cooked for Prabhupada.
He cooked for Prabhupada.
He massaged Prabhupada.
He massaged
He
Prabhupada.
talked to
He
Prabhupada
talked to Prabhupada
in an intimate way.
in a very intimate ways.
And he had a very special relationship.
So he had a very special relationship.
When I saw his lecture in Ujjain,
When I saw his lecture in Ujjain,
I got frightened.
I got frightened.
I said, "Oh no,
I said, "Oh no,
he looks like Yoga Maya." I was so ecstatic
he looks like he was in Yoga Maya. He was like in so ecstatic
that Krishna is calling him back.
that Krishna is calling him back.
Prabhupada is taking him.
Prabhupada is taking him.
The GDC had just decided to cancel the midterm meeting.
The GBC just decided that to cancel the midterm meeting
It was too dangerous to travel.
because that was too dangerous for travel.
How is he traveling?
But how is he traveling?
He's saying, "I have to follow Prabhupada." He went to the West.
But he said that I want to follow Prabhupada, and he went to the West.
He was saying things that were ecstatic, but
He was saying things which were ecstatic.
only a person would say that
Only a person would say that
was completely overwhelmed by ecstatic love.
who is a person who's completely overwhelmed by ecstatic love.
So I tried every way.
I tried every way.
I asked all my medical team to unite with his disciples, doctors,
I asked my medical team to unite with his doctors,
and also we were having massive prayers.
and also we were having massive prayers.
I was holding one hope
I was hoping over the hope
that Krishna would allow him to stay.
that Krishna would allow him to stay.
But Prabhupada said that
But Prabhupada said that
I have my plan,
I have my plan,
you have your plan,
you have your plan,
and Krishna has his plan.
and Krishna has his plan.
So whose plan will take the preference?
So whose plan would take the precedence?
So it seemed that he wanted to go back
It seemed that he wanted to go back
to Prabhupada,
to Prabhupada,
and that Krishna used this opportunity to take it.
and Krishna used this opportunity to take him.
We have a great heritage to follow.
We have a very great heritage to follow.
His disciples should be very faithful,
His disciples should be very faithful
carrying out his instructions,
to carry out his instructions,
and that we are a united family.
and we are a united family.
So someone asked me what to do if we don't have our father.
Someone asked me, what should we do? We don't have a father.
And I said that the united family, uncles, aunts,
I said that we are a united family and we have many uncles and aunts,
older brothers and older sisters,
older brothers and older sisters,
older cousins, brothers, cousins.
older cousins, brothers, older cousin sisters.
As a united family,
As a united family,
we want to help all the disciples,
we wanted to help all the disciples,
give them all the support.
give them all the support.
We can't make out the difference. We can't make out the loss.
We cannot make up the difference. We cannot make up the loss.
That's for all of us.
That's with all of us.
And more intensely maybe for the disciples.
And it may be more intense for the disciples.
But you should not feel you're alone.
But you should not feel that you are alone.
All the devotees are with you.
All the devotees are with you.
The whole society is feeling a great loss now.
The whole society is feeling a great loss now.
And we want to help all his disciples
And we wanted to help all his disciples
so that he can continue.
so that we can continue.
And so we're trying to arrange
So we are trying to arrange
having his body placed in Samadhi in Mayapur.
We're trying to arrange for having his body to be in Samadhi in Mayapur.
Apparently that's what he wanted.
Apparently that's what he wanted.
But the government is making strict rules
But the government is making strict rules
so that we can't have a massive function.
so that we cannot have a massive function.
Only 4 people or so can participate.
Only 4 people or so can participate.
Today is our worldwide Smriti Sabha Day.
Today is our worldwide Smriti Sabha Day.
That devotees around the world will offer their homages.
Devotees from around the world would offer their homages.
Since there are some devotees are locked down or cannot attend,
Since there are some devotees who are in lockdown and who cannot attend,
we'll have that. We're having a couple of programs today
so we are having a couple of programs today
to allow everyone to offer their homage.
to allow everyone offer their homages.
I heard you offered your homage already.
I heard you have offered your homages already.
I thank you very much.
I thank you very much.
And as you videoed it, I'd like to get a copy.
And if you have videoed it, I would like to have a copy of that.
I just wanted to share with all of you
I just wanted to share with all of you
our heartfelt
our heartfelt
condolences,
condolences.
and for me, it's a personal loss.
For me, it's a great personal loss.
For the society, it's a great loss
For a society, it's even greater loss
because Bhakti Charu Swami was so loving and caring,
because Bhakti Charu Swami was so loving and caring,
so culturally attuned
so culturally attuned
that he touched various people in different ways.
that he touched various people in different ways.
His presence on the planet
So his presence on the planet
was a great loss for the whole world,
was a great blessing for the whole world.
and his departure
And his departure,
definitely is a vacuum.
definitely it's a vacuum.
So all we can do is
So all we can do is
follow in his footsteps
follow in his footsteps
as best we can.
to the best we can.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So now we will take 2 or 3 questions. If you have any questions to ask, especially the disciples,
Chat box.
you can either unmute yourself and ask, or you can type it on the chat box. Hare Krishna Maharaj, I am Krishna Priya from Singapore. Please accept my humble pranams unto your lotus feet. That's all. Anyone has got any questions? They're also doing a Smriti Sabha in Kuala Lumpur temple. This is one of Maharaj's disciples, Chitrangada Devidasi. Mataji, we are unable to hear you. Chitrangada Mataji, we are unable to hear you. Yes. Now we are able to hear you, but it's very soft. Probably you have to come close to the device that you're using. Come close to the device and speak up. Much better.
Hare Krishna.
Better, much better. Carry on, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to
Again, it became softer.
Hare Krishna. Mahavara Prabhu, can you hear?
Yes, good. Go ahead. I think there are devices
Hare
placed in
Krishna.
your place. That's why there is an issue. Just use one device. Whoever is there, please use one device. Do not
Hare
use more
Krishna.
than. Yes.
Outside.
Good.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Better now.
Maharabhu,
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, better now. Go ahead. Yes, please speak up.
Okay. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, I thank you so much for coming on live to be with us today. It is a very difficult moment for all of us, as I'm sure it is for you as well. My question is, Guru Maharaj, is how do we, as some of us have been so dependent on his personal association, how do we actually connect with our Siksha Gurus? Like for me, you have always been my dearmost Siksha Guru, and my Guru Maharaj knew this and always encouraged me to stay at your lotus feet. And how can we be connected with you in a way that we'll be strong throughout our spiritual life?
Like she's asking how most of us we were dependent on Maharaj, and how do we connect to our Siksha Guru? like for herself, you are one of her dearest Shiksha Guru. So how do we like connect and establish our relationship with the Shiksha Guru?
In Mayapur, many of my disciples
In Mayapur, many of my disciples
have accepted Bhakti Charu Swami
has accepted Bhakti Charu Swami
as their Shiksha Guru.
as their Shiksha Guru.
Accepted me as a Shiksha Guru.
Accepted me as Shiksha Guru.
You can write to me, you can connect in different ways.
You can write to me, you can connect to me in different ways.
Even if someone is not formally a Shiksha disciple,
Even if someone is not formally a Shiksha disciple,
I'd certainly be willing
I'll
to help in any way possible.
I'll be certainly be willing to help in any way possible
To answer any question,
to answer any questions,
to give any support.
to give any support.
I think that you'll find that there's
Hare Krishna, can you all please mute your mic?
I felt that Bhakti Charu Swami was very dear.
I always felt that Bhakti Charu Swami is very dear,
And therefore, his disciples are also very dear.
therefore his disciples are also very dear.
Anyway, he can serve his disciples.
So if there is any way I can serve his disciples,
As you know, in ISKCON,
as you know in ISKCON,
we have two kinds of gurus,
we have two kind of gurus,
Diksha Guru
Diksha Guru
and Shiksha Guru.
and Shiksha Guru.
Like that,
So like that,
if someone wants more connection with the Shiksha Guru,
so if someone wants more connection with the Shiksha Guru,
they can directly write to him,
they can directly write to him.
and that way we can establish
In that way we can establish
a closer relationship.
and foster the relationship.
I think that all the leaders of ISKCON
I think all the leaders of ISKCON
have been overwhelmed with
have been overwhelmed with
an outburst of expression of appreciation
an outburst of expression and appreciation
for His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
for His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
How dear he was to everyone,
How dear he was for everyone.
how much he had touched everyone's life,
How much he has touched everyone's life.
became revealed by his departure.
It came revealed by his departure.
So that's why all his disciples are also very dear.
That's why all his disciples are also very dear.
And certainly, any way we can help,
And certainly, if there is any way we can help,
we want to do that.
we wanted to do that. Okay?
Is that all right?
Is that all right?
Does that answer your
You have
question?
you have to unmute now. Chitrangala Mataji, unmute. Okay, you can just put your
Thank
thumbs
you,
up.
Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Okay, thumbs up. Okay.
If it answers the question.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Guru Maharaj.
And now we'll take one more question, probably from Johor.
Come up.
That's from Vinil Reddy. He said that answered his question. Anybody else? You have questions? We'll take one or two more.
Look in the
Chat box.
chat.
Check the chat box if someone has sent a question there. Okay. That's a message from Kishori Radhika Devidasi. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you for thank you for your consoling words and your guidance. Go up. Who's that? This is from Sarvajaya. Hold on. Okay. Hare Krishna Maharaj from Meera Mohan Raj. We thank Maharaj very much for providing the wonderful guidance and association, especially during this period of time. On behalf of all Bhakti Charu Swami disciples, Malaysia, we offer our utmost humble obeisances unto you, Maharaj, aspiring to be your servant Rasa Radhika Das. Who else is there? The next Sarvajaya, Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you, Maharaj and Mahavara Guru, for bringing back Guru Maharaj to Mayapur. For his Samadhi, at least we are able to see his Samadhi. Thank you, Maharaj, for being with us in this very difficult situation. Thank you, Maharaj, for being with us in this very difficult situation. Maharaj, please say something to the grand disciples as well as they are in very difficult position as well. From your servant, Sarvajaya Devidasi. I think those are their children. The children of these families who are Maharaj disciples. Are they there? Can we see them?
Yeah, we'll show them. Oh, this one.
Yes. Can you spotlight them?
Okay,
Okay, they have to spotlight. The host has to spotlight. You have any message for them, Guru Maharaj is asking?
The children of the devotees
The children of the devotees
are very special.
are very special.
Prabhupada said that
Prabhupada has said that
the children who are born in the family of devotees
the children who are born in the family of devotees
are Vaikuntha kids
Vaikuntha kids.
sent by Krishna.
They are sent by Krishna.
So if you have been also
So if you have been also
touched and blessed by
Bhakti Charu Swami,
Bhakti Charu Swami,
that is to your
eternal benefit.
that's your eternal benefit.
And even if you're not initiated,
Even if you are not initiated,
he will remain as your Shiksha Guru.
he will remain as your Siksha Guru,
And one of your Shiksha Gurus.
one of your Siksha Gurus.
And you should also be very inspired that your life has been fortunate.
You should be also very inspired that your life has been very fortunate.
To be able to chant,
To be able to chant,
to be able to practice,
to be able to practice Krishna consciousness,
to have the association
to have the association
of Srila Bhakti Charu Swami.
of Srila Bhakti Charu Swami. Was that okay? Please, we'll take one more questions and Jayapataka Maharaj will be back after a 2 minutes break. Meanwhile, keep another question ready.
Actually, that's my question, but if you can.
Mahavara Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, this is Sanjay Anand Krishna Das from Singapore, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for taking the time out, Guru Maharaj, to speak to us. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, can you please guide us? Every sannyasi, everyone is saying that we should rejoice, but our mind is still disturbed. How do we rejoice, Guru Maharaj? Because we in heart of hearts, we know that we should rejoice Guru Maharaj's life because he did so much and he accomplished everything what Srila Prabhupada asked him to do. But we are not still able to come out of, out of our grief and what we are going through, since we knew that we will not be able to see Guru Maharaj in that form and shape ever again. How do we overcome that, Guru Maharaj?
Well, Tirobhav and departure is a mix.
On one hand, we know that the Atma never dies.
In one hand, we know that the Atma never dies.
Spiritual master has rejoined Prabhupada and Krishna.
That the spiritual master has rejoined Prabhupada and Krishna.
And that's a matter of rejoicing.
That's a matter of rejoicing.
But then there's our personal loss.
But there is also a personal loss.
We cannot we're deprived of his association.
We are deprived of his association.
And that we feel separation.
And that we feel separation.
And Lord Chaitanya asked Ramananda Roy,
as Lord Chaitanya asked Ramananda Roy,
what's the greatest suffering?
What is the greatest suffering?
He said that as far as he knew, it was the separation from a pure devotee.
It's the separation from the pure devotee.
So how we have these two contradictory emotions.
So we have these two contradictory emotions.
One, we're glad that he has achieved his life desire.
One is that we are glad he has achieved his life desire.
But on the other side, we feel separation.
We feel the separation.
And the fact that we won't have his association.
And the fact that we won't have his association
until we leave our body.
Until we leave our body.
Of course, sometimes I had experience that sometimes Prabhupada would come in my dream.
I had experience that sometimes, several times I had experience of Prabhupada coming in my dream.
I'm sure that the disciples will have such experiences.
I'm sure that the disciples would have such experiences.
And by carrying out the order of Bhakti Charu Swami,
by carrying out the order of Bhakti Charu Swami,
definitely by doing Vani Seva,
and definitely by doing Vani Seva,
you'll be connected with His Holiness.
You will be connected with His Holiness.
So, I was pleased to see that even Bodhayan Swami of the Bodhayan Maharaj of the Gaudiya Math,
Bodhayan Maharaj from the Gaudiya Math,
he also sent homage. And how great was the influence of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
How great was the influence of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami.
We're starting to realize now.
We are trying to realize now.
We're studying.
We are studying.
I personally also are devastated.
I'm personally also devastated.
Because he was a very dear friend and brother to me.
Because he was a very dear friend and brother to me.
I had lost is like something intolerable.
We have lost something intolerable.
At the same time,
by
reading how he wanted to be personally in the service of Srila Prabhupada.
By reading how he wanted to be personally serving Srila Prabhupada.
And I realized that.
Then I realized that
this is all Krishna's plan.
This is all Krishna's plan.
And he was with us for 8 years.
He was with us for 8 years.
Since we prayed to Prabhupada
Since he prayed to Prabhupada
and he wanted to be taken out of the world,
that he wanted to be taken out of the world
engaged personally in the service of Srila Prabhupada.
and engaged personally in the service of Srila Prabhupada. Okay, is that answers your question?
All right. Your question was how to tolerate the lamentation
Your question was how to tolerate the lamentation
by carrying out the orders of the Guru.
by carrying out the order of your Guru.
You'll feel connected,
You will feel connected,
and by that connection,
and with that connection,
you'll be relieved.
you will be relieved.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you.
So many devotees in Johor.
So many devotees are now in Johor. Also, Parabrahma Prabhu from Ipoh is there. Who's that? Mahadira Mataji is there, as well as Giri Prabhu is there. They all have attended this Smriti Sabha program.
Please get my best wishes.
Please accept my best wishes.
What did I? 40, 50 devotees?
Yeah, about 40, 50 devotees. All right, so Sameshwar Prabhu,
Any other questions?
okay, we'll take one more question. One more question and then we'll
Hare
end this
Krishna,
session.
Mahara Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, so thank Guru Maharaj very much for the time and yourself. We appreciate very much Guru Maharaj darshan and also his advice and talk and his pastimes on with Bhakti Charu Maharaj. I'm sure Guru Maharaj has more. Maybe after the Smriti Sabha, we get another chance to hear about Guru Maharaj with his pastimes with Bhakti Charu Swami will be very nice. Hare Krishna.
If all of the devotees' videos are off, if anyone wants to visit the house,
They all are in one place, Guru Maharaj. Some are in temples.
are they all in one place?
Yeah, like Johor devotees, they all are in one place.
All this, you see,
The other, if anyone wants to switch on their video, you can switch on now. Guru Maharaj wanted to see you. Okay, let's see who's online now.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, this is Krishna Priya from Singapore.
Can you put it on a gallery?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Sanjanand and Dameshwari from Singapore.
Okay, let me see.
What was that?
Okay, who's the host here? Can you, Prabhu, highlight? Vinil Reddy Prabhu, can you spotlight each and, because we have 19 of them, just spotlight each one for 5, 10. Yes, this is Kishori, Radhika, Devidasi.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your consoling word and your darshan for today. And we are very happy to see you on today during Guru Maharaj Smriti Sabha. And thank you so much for everything, Maharaj.
Are you driving or?
Yeah,
sitting in the back?
I'm going to, no, I'm sitting at the back. Vishnudev Prabhu is driving. I'm going to Rasarasik Prabhu's house.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
back from work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Program now. Okay.
Take my blessing.
Take my blessings. I mean, that's from Guru Maharaj, not from me.
What is this?
Thank you so much.
Krishna Priya Das Gupta. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, this is Krishna Priya from Singapore.
Haribol.
Haribol Mataji.
Krishna Matiras.
Krishna Matirastu. Okay, next person. Sanjay Ananda Krishnadas and Dameshwari Radhika from Singapore.
Thank you
Hare
for
Krishna.
coordinating.
Pranam.
Thank you for coordinating with the Singapore disciples.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj Singh. Thank you for coordinating with the Singapore disciples, especially the Bengali devotees.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for being with us in this hour, Guru Maharaj. We are highly indebted to you, Guru Maharaj, for everything. Thank you so much.
I'm glad I can visit your house.
I'm glad I can visit your house.
We're looking forward to it, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Okay. This is Sarvajaya Madhav Prabhu's house. Sarvajaya Prabhu's house. Is this the same house we were just now, yeah? Right.
Rasa Rasika Prabhu's house. We are
Rasa Rasika Prabhu's house. Okay, they are logged in from different devices.
Maharaj.
Okay.
Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to Srila Gurudev. And I understand, despite of your busy schedule, you took time for us and being with us today. And we thank you. There's no word how we should thank you. And thanks a lot bringing back our Gurudev near our Srila Prabhupada Samadhi. At least now we can view. And please bless our whole disciple whoever in JB. Please bless us as what Guru Maharaj always does, so that we can progress in our bhakti life. And despite this difficult period time, we need a guidance, we need a solace, a place for us to throw out everything. We doesn't know how to take it, but we understood that Krishna needs him, Srila Prabhupada needs him. We are very happy that my Guru Maharaj is a great warrior. He done everything for Srila Prabhupada and he exhibited everything in his single life, his life and soul with Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Maharaj. Please bless me. Thank you.
I've been praying also, I pray for my disciples. I'm praying also for the disciples of Bhakti Charu Swami.
I pray for my disciples, but I'm also praying for the disciples of Bhakti Charu Swami.
And when I was in the operation and critical stage ICU,
when I was in the hospitals, in the ICU hospitals, in a very critical situation,
apparently Bhakti Charu Swami always was calling and encouraging my disciples.
Apparently, Salinas Bhakti Charu Swami always calling and encouraging my disciples.
So naturally, as one family, I want to reciprocate. And also encourage all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, can we go to the next person? Because we have another program. Yeah, this is Rasa Rasika Prabhu's wife.
Hello.
Where is Rasa Rasika Prabhu? I heard he's in Batam. Is that right? Okay, blessings. Let's move on to next because in 10 minutes we have to log on to another Zoom account for another Zoom program, similar program. Anybody else? Go on a gallery view now. Can you please go on gallery? Mahapurush Krishna Das. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for spending time with us today and giving your words of support for all of us. We are all feeling orphaned by Guru Maharaj's departure, and it is really heartening to hear what you said to us just now. And we all hope to take your darshan and take your support and take your guidance all through our lives. We are looking forward to that, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very nice to see you.
Very nice to see you. This is Dr. Geeta Sagal.
What's your spiritual name?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. My name is Geeta Govinda Devidasi. I'm from Malaysia, staying in Penang.
Haribol Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. I just joined with Bhakti Charu Maharaj, Smriti Sabha. So thank you so much for your kind word, and please bless us always so we can really progress in our spiritual lives under your guidance, Maharaj.
Jai.
Krishna Matirastu.
Krishna Matirastu. All right, so Geeta Govinda.
Yes, Maharaj.
Devidasi. All right, let's see. Can you go on a gallery view now? Okay, I think we'll end the program here because we are really running out of time now. We have to go for the next program. So thank you all very much. Thank you, Simeshwara Prabhu, for organizing this as well, and the others who have helped in organizing this. Ramesh, shall we?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, and a big blessings to all of you from Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj.